Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. We're San Diego's longest running LGBTQ pop culture podcast. I'm your host, Tony. I'm here with my host.
I am Daddy Bear Eric.
Yes, Bryn is off this week, you guys. She will be back next week, but we have two very special guests. One, I've been trying to get on the show for a while. We have a local drag queen, Snowflake.
Hi, everybody. Hey, baby boy. I'm super excited to be here, guys.
And then we have Eric from AHF, which we're going to get into and talk about what they do here in San Diego and all of that good stuff. But before we start, I was going to ask Lutton something.
I don't know.
What
was it?
Did I lose
forgot
it?
too.
God damn it. I wanted to remind everybody before we start. Don't forget, we're going to be out at the fair June 10th. We're going to be there from 11 to 6 p.m. Come by the booth. We're going to have T-shirts, I think, shot glasses to give
We're
away.
doing a live show.
Yeah, we're doing a live show there.
Yeah.
So we're going to be broadcasting all day there at the fair. So come by and say hi. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Who is going to be on that show?
Miriam
T?
She does community work.
Not anymore.
Is this going to turn into a Miriam T roast?
Maybe.
Maybe. God, that's a big roast. Anyways, and that wasn't referring to Michelada, but no, I'm kidding.
Wait. That was clearly in my stipulation before doing this podcast.
Which
we
was?
cannot mention Michihuacala at all. I hate her. I hate her. I hate you.
Look directly in the camera and let her know.
I hate you.
Okay, so I want to start with you first, Snowflake.
Of course.
So we've known each other a long time, and you're part of the San Diego crew with the drag and all that. So how did you get started in drag? Because I knew you before you started drag.
Yes, you did
What
know
was
me.
the evolution of Snowflake? How did she come about?
Well, Snowflake started about 17 years ago, believe it or not. I lost my best friend who I moved here with originally from El Paso.
Oh, okay.
His name was Victoria J. Crawford as a drag queen.
Victoria J. Crawford.
I love that
You
name.
know, one of those bitches that has those three names?
Yeah.
Very elegant.
Very elegant. Very elegant.
Very expensive.
So, very expensive. So, he was the drag queen, and unfortunately, when we moved here, he got involved with the wrong crowd, as sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
And he got, unfortunately, HIV.
Okay.
So I lost him, and I needed to do something to sort of like keep him alive and his memory alive. And so I thought about having a benefit show for the San Diego AIDS Walk.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
a group of friends and I got together, and we decided to do Friends for a Cure. And we were able to do that for 6 years, and we hosted that event at the Brass Rail.
Oh.
Back then, it was called the Brass Rail.
Which the Brass Rail is one of the oldest gay bars in San Diego, especially now. It's like one of the oldest ones, one of the original ones we have.
Absolutely, it surely is. In fact, the only reason why I wanted to do it at the Brass Rail is because that is exactly where he competed for Miss Gay San Diego at that time. Yeah.
Around what year was this? When he got diagnosed and then unfortunately passed away.
This was about 16 years ago now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So it was probably before we had PrEP and all of
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Way before that. Yeah. So that's how Snowflake got started, because obviously I had this benefit show, and I reached out to all the local queens that I had met at that time to come and do the benefit show. They were all so gracious, and I would say, hey, no one's making $1. Everything's going to go straight to the San Diego AIDS Walk Foundation. And they said, absolutely. And I was fortunate that they all joined me and collaborate with me to get this done. And like I said, we did that for 6 years, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I love the title of it, Friends for a Cure, because it really isn't just about one person. It's about all of us collectively getting together and doing something that's going to benefit all of us.
Yeah, especially when it comes to HIV research and all that. And which is interesting that you bring it up 16 years ago when this happened, because there's a generation now that doesn't remember how it was back in when I was like out of high school in the late 90s and college, when we didn't have the research we do now, and it was terrifying.
Exactly.
Very scary. And there was a lot of friends and people I knew that I lost in those early days.
Yeah.
People forget about that. The younger generation sometimes.
Yeah, now they think that they're indestructible. They're like, they can't be touched by it. But, it's still out there. And it's very important that we still keep the message out. Thank goodness that we have organizations like AIDS Healthcare Foundation that are out here to provide more services and education for all of us so that we can still, be better and take care of ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. How did you come up with the name Snowflake? Why Snowflake?
Oh, you're going to make me cry so early. You're like the
that's
Oprah.
Fine.
You're like the Oprah.
Have another sip.
I'm going to have another sip because this is actually a nice story. I hope you guys
okay.
like it.
I said a sip, not a
that
gulp.
was
Not
a
a
long
whole
sip.
shot. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm the throat goat.
So we've heard. It's written on the bathroom.
Not really. Not really.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Well, okay, so Snowflake, that came from Victoria J. Crawford.
Okay.
So, old queens, we were sassy, but we were kind of like trying to hide our sassiness and bitchiness towards each other. So one time she said to me, she said, "Girl, no one's ever going to be as good as you." And I was like, "Oh my God, she's complimenting me. How sweet." And then she says, ain't no one going to do it as good as you can do it. They're going to do it worse. They're going to do it better. But no one's going to do it the way you do it. And that's why you're Snowflake.
Okay.
And I love that. And I kept it. And at first I thought, this bitch is making fun of because I'm dark skinned. God knows I'm not a snowflake anywhere. And I thought, this bitch, But no, that's why she gave me the Snowflake. And even till this day, some people ask me, why Snowflake? I go, that's why.
That's why.
And
I always wondered about
because you're
that.
individual and you're the only one.
Yeah, because I'm.
That's cute.
And
I love
and again,
that.
and you know what? That really helped me a lot because when I met Victoria J. Crawford, we were in an outdoor musical drama back in El Paso, and the director fired me. Yeah.
Why?
Because he said I used to wear like an eagle costume, there's just big wings, and literally naked with a loincloth.
How is that different from you on a Saturday?
That's true.
It's not.
It's not.
But he fired me because I had one too many tamales during what? Yeah.
Really?
What?
Really? He said to me, "Don't you think the eagle's starting to look like a turkey?" And I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God.
Drama. Yeah. It was horrible.
That is horrible.
It was horrible,
Jesus
but
Christ.
that's what it is.
I would have
Fat
threw a
shaming right
tamale
there.
at him.
I know.
No,
That
you know-
is fat shaming.
You know what I did? I said yes, and I went back and I got another one.
Another
And that's what got me
tamale.
fired.
That's
The fact that I got up and went, I got another one.
You're
So
like,
that's what got me fired. But anyways,
"Motherfucker, here."
when he fired me, I remember clearly, I said, he fired me in front of all the cast.
Yeah.
And I said to him, "Thank you, sir, very much for this opportunity. I really enjoyed my time here." And then he got even more mad. "If you would not have said anything, you would still be in this show." I said, "Oh, no, sir. As much clout as you have with your words, I have in my actions," I told him. I go, "So you can hire someone else. They may be better than me. They may be worse than me, but they'll never do it like way I do it."
Because she's Snowflake.
That's right,
She-
baby.
And so you here in San Diego, you do a lot of work with AHF,
I
which
do.
Eric is part of.
Yes, I'm so fortunate to have met this baby boy.
Thank you.
Eric, let everybody know what the organization is and what their mission statement is, what you guys do here in San Diego, and all that good stuff.
All right. So AHF is one of the largest nonprofit organizations that provides medical service for people living with HIV. So here in San Diego, we have a healthcare center that provides testing for chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, or all of your STIs. And then we also provide the treatment completely free. We do same-day prep, so somebody walks in and they walk out with prep that same day. And we also provide long-term HIV care.
Yeah.
And then we also have Out of the Closet is where I met Snowflake or Peter, I should say, downstairs.
I'm glad she said out of the closet, not in the closet.
In the closet.
like it really happened.
I've used AHF services.
It's not a tongue twister, baby. It's not a tongue twister.
For me, it
Right.
is. Do you listen to the show? I can't say anything. I'm like,
I can see you struggling there to say the
yeah.
acronym AHF.
Don't ask him to say mayonnaise.
shut your mouth.
Don't
Watson. Shut your mouth.
How do you say mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Lord. Mayonnaise.
But I use the services because I was like, if they're coming on the show, I need to go and see how this works. It is, for everybody out there here in San Diego, I know we lost the county STD testing down at Rosecrans.
Yeah.
So AHF. See, I didn't know it's in my head. God damn it. They actually, the service you guys provide, it's super easy to, you don't even need an appointment. You go in, they check you in, and the counselor that I talked to, super informative, very nice. It was so smooth. And then you get your results on an app.
Exactly.
Like
That's right.
It is so easy. And there was no charge for it, which was, I know a lot of people in San Diego, that's a big deal for them. But,
it's a deterrent for them. It's a deterrent.
It very much is. But this in your guys' office, the one I went to was right there on Fifth
Avenue.
Yeah.
Right by the loft.
And it was super easy and very quick to get the results. And the counselor I had, she was very informative. And I was like, I went in being like, okay, as if I don't know anything because I want to see how they respond, what the interaction is. It was a probably better experience than I've had with the county.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes, of course.
And I think I saw it on a bill. You guys had a billboard somewhere in Hillcrest, but then people I have talked to, a lot of people are not aware of AHF and that you guys do STI testing.
Exactly. There's a lot of people that are still learning about AIDS Healthcare Foundation, and that's why I'm so fortunate to have partnered with Eric during some of my shows and whatnot as a sponsorship to be able to just let my community know, because it's very important to me, obviously, coming from losing my best friend to HIV complications, that I share as much information as I can with our community. One thing that Eric didn't mention that AHF also provides is condoms. Do you remember those?
They don't exist
condoms?
What are
anymore.
those?
I know.
Do you remember condoms,
Yes.
Dalton?
Yes, I do.
Yes. They're like these balloons.
Yes.
And you put them on your penis.
Or the way that I described it to my little brother and sister, like small trash bags.
Small trash.
Not all small. Not all trashes are small, baby.
You put like little trash in there.
I'm putting that on a shirt. Small trash bag.
Small trash bags. But anyways, they
awesome.
provide them for free.
Yeah.
And that's still very important because
Yeah.
a condom is the one thing that's going to prevent you from getting some of these STIs.
Yes.
STIs, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though you're on PrEP, it doesn't help you against other STIs.
Right.
That's right.
And right now in San Diego, there is an increase in bacterial STIs. It's gone up this year. I think. What did they say? Like 20% or something.
I don't know,
like that.
but I know that it's
Yeah.
increased.
It's increasing, especially in San Diego. They have. What is it? The drug-resistant gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea, yeah.
That's
I was going to
going
say that
around.
And you
AHF
know
just
why?
recently
And you
put
know
up.
why this is happening?
Because Snowflake?
No, because no, thank God. It's
We
not.
got patient zero right
Yes,
here. I'm
no.
kidding.
I was gonna say it's because of Miriam T and Michelada.
Well, there you go. I mean,
It's the double M's.
talk about
Careful.
community service.
That tracks.
She's keeping us in business.
But
Are
it
you
is-
paying them off? Are you paying them off under the table? Wow.
But there is a spike, especially in the drug-resistant gonorrhea that's going around. And they predict that this summer there's going to be another outbreak of monkeypox because it's already starting in some of the other cities. So Dr. Carlton, friend of the show, who we've had on, he's been posting
Yes.
about it and sending stuff, like trying to get awareness out about all of this that's going on.
Yeah.
So having
Love Dr.
organizations like AHF are important in the community and
Yep.
what you guys are doing and trying to get the word out about you guys because there's a lot of people that don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
what you guys do.
just if you're wondering, the address of the AHF location is
80.
3580
Fifth Avenue.
literally about half a block down from the loft.
Yeah.
So come and see us. You're gonna love, love, love the facility. Downstairs is where we have the Out of the Closet store, which is a retail store, it's a little thrift store. And 96 cents of everything that you purchase in that thrift store goes directly upstairs to provide these services for our community, regardless of their ability to pay or not.
Yeah.
And if you're cleaning out your closet and you don't want that vase, you're done with those t-shirts or whatever, please take them down as a donation to Out of the Closet
Or that couch.
or that couch.
Or that
Yeah.
couch. Yeah.
Different.
And
Wow.
you guys will have
Why
a
does he
link-
look at me when he says, and that couch?
couch. He's looking at your thighs.
Probably
you know
a
where those
dirty
nuts
guy.
are from.
It's your body, girl.
That's
But
what that
we'll-
couch
Half-made
went.
couch.
That's where the
But-
couch went.
She couldn't donate it
She
because there was
couldn't.
only half.
I'm wearing it.
She's wearing the couch. But we'll have a link on our website to Out of the Closet, so if people want to go and donate,
Yes.
Yes.
they can. When it comes to AIDS support, what do you guys provide if somebody is living or just newly diagnosed
Yes.
or living with HIV and they come to San Diego and they're looking for support? Like, what do you guys provide for services for those type of people?
So anytime that somebody is newly diagnosed, either through our wellness clinic, they test and they test positive, we link them into care that same day. So either myself or my colleague Deanna, who is our linkage to care coordinator, will literally have a conversation with that person, ensuring that they have an appointment, ensuring that they're okay, ensuring that they know like what are the next steps. So we schedule an appointment that same day, and then they see one of our doctors, whether they have insurance or not. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that they get in treatment as soon as possible, because as most of you may know, the CDC has launched an initiative called U equals U. So if you are undetectable equals untransmittable. So somebody who's living with HIV and your viral load is undetectable, you cannot transmit the virus to another person. So that's a great way of preventing HIV cases everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
So if somebody's moving to San Diego and they need to like relocate or find a new doctor for HIV care, I mean, depending on where they go to, a lot of the times we get calls from the LGBT center wanting people to get linked into care.
Yeah.
So they give us a call, and then we just help them and we guide them. We literally hold their hand
Through the
along the
process.
way,
I
yeah,
love that.
through the whole.
Yeah, because I'm
process.
sure it's scary for anybody who gets newly diagnosed and they don't know where to turn to or where they get information. And I know we used to have Lead the Way and Good to Go here in San
Yeah.
Diego,
Yeah.
and they helped out a lot, but they unfortunately lost the grant because of PrEP that came out. So it's really cool seeing another organization here in San Diego that's kind of taking that spot in a way.
Yeah.
And providing that care for people who need it.
We actually collaborated a lot with Good to Go. So when they closed their doors, they actually added us as a reference on their page. So if
Oh,
you needed
nice.
to continue your PrEP care, the AHF was one of the locations that you can go to continue your care.
Yeah.
And we actually did get a lot of their patients transferring over to AHF for PrEP care. But a lot of the community does not know that there's also PEP. So I feel like everybody just knows about PrEP, right?
What's
And-
I don't know what's PEP.
PEP, right? What
It's a pap smear.
Is it? Can I get
Oh.
one? No, I'm kidding. I need. At my
Everybody
age, it's all
knows.
dried up. It's the Sahara down there. Why bother at this point?
Every time
Here you
like
go.
I have a conversation with someone, I'm like, tell people about PEP. Like everybody knows about PrEP. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
take this medication to prevent HIV or getting becoming HIV positive. But there are some cases, you know, like where you go out to Hillcrest and the night is fun and you know the heat of the moment, and whether the condom breaks if you use one or a little small trash bag, if it breaks or you didn't use it, it just goes
Yeah.
out the window, then you have 72 hours to access this medication called post-exposure prophylaxis, and it's 99.9 of the time it's completely free, and a lot of people don't know that, so they wait 2 weeks to do an HIV test to see if like, you know, they
Yeah.
test positive or whatever, but it's like you can actually do something right in that moment, and you can go and
Wow.
get post-exposure from AHF. You just walk in, and literally it's like no questions asked. We know that it's a very time-sensitive medication, so we like give it to you there. So everybody needs to
And
know
they
about
can go
post-exposure.
to the location on Fifth
Yeah.
Avenue, and because when you walk in, they have the desk, and the lady at the desk, I don't remember her name, but
Princess.
Princess.
Yes.
I
Yes.
so sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
And just probably, and I was watching her interact with other people that were coming in. She was just like I was like, is she the
Yes.
one who's regularly here? Because she made it feel so easy and
Yeah.
like not shameful in a way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she was great. I was like, whoever that is her name's Princess.
Princess.
She's
Yeah,
great.
that's her name.
Would
Literally
she
her name.
like just point at the letter that you're
Yeah.
here for?
Yeah. What are you here
Are
for?
you here
So,
for treatment?
I
We're gonna
had
keep it
another
confidential.
a friend who transferred down from LA to San Diego, and he was driving up to LA to get his prep. And then once I had found your guys' organization, I had gone through the process of getting it, and I found out that you guys do prep. I sent him as like, you go see how it is, report back. To me, let me know how the process is about starting prep there. He made an appointment, talked to a counselor. He said it was way easier than when he tried to get it in LA.
Wow.
He
That's
said he
great.
walked in, left the same day with a prescription and
Yeah.
had the pills and
Yep.
started right away.
We do same
Yeah.
day prep now. So we started that about like in December. So where someone comes into our wellness clinic for testing, by the
Yeah.
way, it's completely free for everyone, regardless of who you have sex with. It is completely free, all of the testing services. Somebody walks in and they want prep. They literally walk
Yeah.
out with prep that same
So
day.
that includes even for our straight people who live in
Yeah.
Hillcrest and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
Prep for women and
Prep for
straight
women,
men is
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
It is. It really,
Yeah.
really is. But I made him go in and was like, pretend like you don't know anything about prep and tell me how they educate. He said, like, I guess the woman he talked to, or it was one of the people he talked to, I don't know if it was a woman or a man. He was like, she was so thorough. I felt like I was in a classroom. And I was like, oh my God, okay.
That's
But
good.
he was like very impressed. He thought it was going to be how it was trying to get it at the LA LGBTQ Center because they have so many people there. It's like waiting in a line, waiting for it to happen. But he was like, here in San Diego, he was surprised that there wasn't more people waiting to use the services that you guys provide. And that's when I was like, I don't think a lot of people know about
Right,
this.
and this
Yeah.
is where like Snowflake has been
Yeah.
instrumental, like especially like in the community and like our partnership, and I think also our friendships. Like she's been really good about promoting AHF services.
Well,
Every time
that's-
she has a
I've-
platform, she
yeah.
always like shouts out AHF and the
Always.
services that we do. So we're really thankful to have her
Oh,
as a supporter for AHF, and also
Oh,
like
for
just
sure.
to spread the word,
Yeah.
just the word.
I
Just
learned
the
about you
word.
guys
Just the word.
from Snowflake,
Yeah.
actually, at number one.
Yeah.
One day
Yeah.
you were talking about it. And
I
I was
always
like,
mention
what
to them.
is this? And then I looked it up and I was like, all right, let me do the legwork. And yeah, here you are.
There you
yes. I mean, I just love the organization. It's what they do is just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and like you
Especially
said, not
for our community. yeah.
exactly, and like you said, not everyone knows about it. So please, 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 please look us up. Look at AHF, and in particular, Eric De La Torre. He's my baby boy. Reach out to him. He will take care of you.
Yeah.
If you have me on Instagram, hey.babyboy, you will oftentimes
It's right there,
see
you
me.
guys. If you're watching the YouTube video, it's right above
There it is.
Snowflake.
Hey,
That's
dot
it.
baby boy.
There you go.
You will oftentimes see me post his picture and his information. So if you have one of those fun nights, call him.
Call me.
Don't
Or you
worry
can
about
follow-
it.
It's very
Um,
confidential. Whatever you
yeah.
text me about, like I'm not gonna talk about that. It's very private.
Yep.
So please
There you
reach
go.
out if you need help. I feel like we should have like more of this like peer-to-peer like guidance and support. Someone that you can go to and trust in the community. So even though I may be trashy as fuck sometimes,
Aren't we
in
all?
Hillcrest,
Aren't we all?
I take my work very, professional,
Seriously.
very serious. So yeah, anything having to do with that, I know to keep it, private and
Private.
to keep it confidential. And yes,
And if
please.
you guys are on Instagram, you can follow above Eric's head right
Yes.
now. their Instagram account, and they have a link to how to get in contact with them, all of the services, even for Out at the Closet. There's a link on there for it too. So I think
not
it's
my
great.
Instagram
No,
handle.
not your Instagram.
Not yours. It's everybody.
I always say that's not very work
His-
appropriate.
No, not your Instagram.
His
AHF.
Instagram handle is very close to, what do you call that thing where you guys post nudes?
Oh,
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I'm not
only.
on that. I don't know what that is.
I feel like I have a
God.
lot of content. I should probably like have a side business.
Don't you?
As OnlyFans? Why? What is your content?
Right? I have a lot of content already, just building.
Are you on Twitter? Are you on Twitter?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say go to his Twitter handle because that's where all the porn is.
All the previews for free.
Isn't that the truth though? When it's
Yeah.
still
So
OnlyFans, and then there's the people who like just tease. I'm like, I need to, if you want me to pay money to see it, give me a preview. Give me a
Right.
preview. You
Show
know what I
me.
mean? Yeah.
Show me.
Like
The
I-
tip.
No, show
Just
me
the
just the left one, just the good one, not the saggy one. So back to you, Snowflake. I want
Yes.
to talk about your drag though for a minute.
Uh-oh.
You
They
guys.
call it that?
Is that what they call it these
Some
days?
bitches don't call it drag. Some
What do
bitches.
they call it?
They just call me her.
Her?
Yeah, that bitch.
That bitch?
They
yeah,
just
I've heard
disregard me. They disregard me. But that's okay, because I
That's-
love them all. Well, except one.
Who?
Michelada.
Enchilada. Yeah.
I hate her.
God, that
I
pill.
fucking hate that bitch.
That pill.
I think we should put them in the ring together. That would be such a fun
like,
show.
remember
And drag.
celebrity, even though they're not celebrity death.
Deathmatch.
Yeah.
We're not celebrities at all. Listen, I ran out of that nice
Oh, the
juice you got.
nice
Oh,
juice. There you go. You can
There
steal
you
some of
go.
Eric's.
Thank you.
What if people are in San Diego or they're coming to San Diego and they're gonna go see a Snowflake show? What can they expect to see?
Oh, what can they expect to see?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
what is what?
Well,
What is
Wow.
the
She
Snowflake
slips,
show?
she dislocates her elbow,
Wow! Yeah, that
she
has happened.
still continues the show.
Exactly.
Like
I
a
have-
boss bitch.
that was specifically for you, Eric.
I need to throw a little bit of
Shady
shade
bitch.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go
I'm not
ahead.
gonna- I'm-
Go ahead,
I'm going to
Snowflake.
be honest. I have fallen. But when I fall gracefully.
Very.
And yes, I dislocated my shoulder once.
Are you serious?
I
It's
did.
amazing.
Was it during a performance?
It
Yes.
was during the performance.
What
and
song were you doing?
I Itsy Bitsy Spider, something like that.
Never enough.
But listen, I finished the performance. And
Yes.
afterwards, I told the audience, okay, I dislocated my shoulder. Please do not be alarmed. Everyone got alarmed.
Everybody.
And then it was towards the end of the show because that was the closing number. And then my girls came down for curtain call. I had no idea what had happened. So I run back on stage with my shoulder all like, across the back.
Out of its socket.
Out of its socket.
Oh my gosh.
I
yes.
grabbed the
No, you
microphone.
didn't.
I did. I grabbed the microphone and said, please give it up for my beautiful.
Did you pop it back in?
I tried
We
to.
should have worked it into the number.
Uh,
That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. Listen, I tried to pop it in, but I could not pop it in. And so I had to go to the hospital. I spent the entire night till 2:30 in the morning at the
Wow.
ER trying to pop it in. And normally I would pop it in, but I was so nervous or,
Yeah.
Right,
embarrassed. I just
adrenaline,
couldn't.
yeah.
The adrenaline, yeah.
yeah.
But anyways, what can you expect in a Snowflake
Yeah.
show? Shit like that. You can definitely expect something like that.
It will
No,
be
but-
entertaining for sure.
Yeah, contortionist. You can expect really good energy.
Yes.
Full of love, full of education, with AHF as my sponsorship, fun drinks. You can expect really good performers. I always try and book the queens that are
Up and
Are-
coming.
up and coming, that have full energy, that are new to this scene, some that have been here.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about my shows because I've always get good feedback from my
Yeah.
audience saying like, we had such a great time, blah, 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 blah. And also my queens walk in ready. None of this bullshit where they walk in half done.
Half done.
Not in my show. Not
You
in
want
my
to name
show.
names? Name some names. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Call them out.
I will not do
This
that.
What
is
do
a
they
safe
sound?
space.
What does it sound like? What does their name
What
sound
does it
like?
rhyme with?
What does it rhyme with? Such a bitch.
Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah.
Miriam. No, I'm kidding.
No, I didn't say that, girl. You know
I
love
did.
you. No. I won't say no. But all of the girls that I've ever booked know that they have to come in ready. Because I expect them to go out and schmooze and chit chat with the audience. I think that's important.
work them up before the show starts.
Work them up before the show and after the show. Plus, I pay them better than Michelada does. Michelada pays them like $50. That's stupid.
You sure that's in dollars or pesos?
Yeah, it was in pesos.
Well, you know why she pays them that, right?
What?
Because she has to like go and eat afterwards. So,
Oh, that's true. That's a heavy
the
bill
bulk
right
of her
there.
of her budget for eating. She's
kill
got to
us.
fit in those costumes. You know what I mean?
Is that what we're calling them? I just
Well-
thought she got a moo-moo.
Well,
Just
it is
wrapped.
it is a king size comforter sometimes, just like stitched in the
You're
back.
horrible. It's just a bolt of fabric
It
wrapped
is.
around like a Toyota Camry.
Not that I'm fat
Instead of a
shaming. Not that I'm
Camry.
fat shaming, because I think every body type is beautiful.
We all tried to keep a straight face
That
for
was a
that, but it
long
is
pause.
true. Every body shape is
It is.
beautiful.
I'm joking.
Yes.
I hate Michelada, so I can say that to her
There
because she
you
knows
go.
how I feel about her.
Yeah. And
You
you'd
know what
say
I
it to her
don't,
face,
huh?
too. And you'd say it to her face. It's
Oh my
not like,
God, absolutely.
It's not like
say
it's
it.
just behind her back.
Oh, no,
You've
no.
said it to
Yes.
her
I
face.
you
said it
have.
to her face
Yes.
because it's important.
Yeah.
You know
Oh my
what
God.
else is important? A break. We're going to go refill
Woo,
drinks.
thank
We're going to be
God.
right back, you
Yes.
guys.
Wait a second, do you hear that? It's the sound of your wallet crying out for help. Because you need a great hosting service for your podcast, but don't want to break the bank. Well, have no fear, because Blueberry Pro Hosting is here to save the day. And not only that, they are offering our listeners a special deal. That's right, with the code WIH, you can get your $100 Blueberry Pro Hosting setup fee waived. And don't worry, their support team is always available to answer any onboarding questions you might have. So, what are you waiting for? Get your podcast hosted with Blueberry Pro Hosting today and start sharing your stories with the world. And remember, use the code WIH at checkout to get your setup fee for free. Thanks for listening.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Let's do this bullshit.
Is it like a wig? You said?
that makes you look awake.
Oh.
Ready?
Yes, the Botox is being lifted.
Why has the music been so loud lately?
It's fine.
I love it.
Is
It's
it?
like at a club.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We are back from break. We have refilled drinks. You know what I haven't done on the show, Lawton?
What?
Had my Bloody Mary.
You
Remember
haven't
when
had a
this was
Bloody
a
Mary.
staple?
Yeah.
I would do it every show and be...
Yeah.
I think
We've
we
got
should
to cheers to
cheers.
that, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I drank half my drink on the break.
Did you?
Not gonna lie.
I drank half of the bottle.
But
What
you
drink
guys...
is that again?
Huh?
What is that?
It's a Bloody Mary.
Oh, good.
It's
I
like
thought it was a Michelada.
a michelada.
Ugh.
Don't speak the devil's name.
It's like a white
No,
michelada.
we don't like her.
Oh, does anybody? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love her.
I'll tell you who likes her. McDonald's.
Jenny
McDonald's
Craig.
loves her.
They
She's
should-
funded all the renovations.
Wow.
Ah, you're a bitch.
You're a bit.
Wow.
It's true.
Oh,
it's true,
you
it's true.
guys. Oh,
When
wait.
you walk into the new playground and McDonald's,
Yeah.
it says, brought to you by Michelada.
Michelada.
And it's got a stamp of her fat foot.
just the toe. That's all they got for.
So,
That's all they had room for.
all right, serious.
As a plus size person, I can say this much.
Exactly. We love her. You know, Victoria J. Crawford used to say when she would talk shit about people, she'd be
I
like,
love that name.
God
I know.
bless her.
So
God
elegant.
bless her.
So
And then you can talk
classy.
shit.
Right.
Then you could do, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, God bless her. She's ugly.
Was she from the south?
Was
Well,
she?
not technically the South. We're from Texas, but not
Yeah,
the South.
I
that's
know.
southern.
And all the drama happening in Texas.
Oh,
Our
girl.
bills coming out.
Mm.
Fuck.
I
Which
got
we
out
will get
just in
into.
time. We'll get
Oh,
into that.
yeah.
Did you say
I-
bills?
The bills,
Bills?
like
Oh.
the trans bill,
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
that.
Did you see how the Dodgers?
We're gonna talk about that.
Oh
so
my
we're gonna get into that, you guys.
I was like-
but before we get to that, let's do
No.
some. I want to talk about your shows that are coming up. Plug
Yeah,
everything,
I'm so
and then I
excited.
have a couple more questions for Eric about AHF, and we're
Who's
gonna
Eric?
wrap.
Who that?
Oh yeah,
This
that
guy
one.
right here. This child I found out.
Exactly.
He's so young. Okay,
He's
Snowflake.
so young.
What is coming up for you?
I am super excited because I just started a drag brunch show, which is the first rooftop drag brunch show in San Diego downtown at
Is it at
Rooftop STK at the Andas Hotel downtown on 6th
Very
Avenue.
classy.
It's very fun.
Top of
You've
the
been there.
Bay.
Don't act
Top of the
stupid.
Bay.
Not Top of the Bay.
Is that still happening? Is it the
I
same
don't know
venue?
what that is. No, it's not the same
Okay.
venue. Again,
Go ahead.
it's on
Moving on.
the Rooftop by STK. It's at the Andas Hotel. It's on Sunday. It's going to be the last Sunday every month. So the next one will be on the 25th.
Nice.
It's so much fun. I really want to build the bridge between Hillcrest and
Little
Yes.
Italy
and
downtown.
downtown.
all that area.
I think it's
Yes.
going to be amazing. I have a great cast coming on board.
Who's gonna be
I've
the show?
got Terramana as my sponsor. Have you heard of Terramana
No.
Tequila? Ooh,
No.
gross, it's
Is it good
delicious.
Dwayne Johnson, also known as The
Dwayne
Rock.
Johnson.
Is it his tequila? No. I think.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
It is the fastest growing spirit.
Is it good tequila?
It's really good. Because
Okay.
you know me,
Okay.
I will not accept a
I
sponsor if I don't
know.
like. If you don't taste good, I don't take you on as a sponsor. Sorry. Anyways.
We can have 818.
Hey. So that's coming up.
Okay.
And then I also have a special event at the Aviera Resort in Carlsbad from the Hyatt. So most of my performances right now and events are taking place at the Hyatt, which
Okay.
I'm super excited about. This is going to be their in-house event for Pride season.
Pride
So
season. It's
everyone
coming up,
attending
y'all.
that, everyone attending at that event is going to be all personnel from the Hyatt resorts all over San Diego. So that's going to be really amazing.
Oh, cool.
And that
That's
event is
gonna
going to
be
be
really
very informational because we're going to have the LGBTQ plus center from North County, hopefully from San Diego. AHF Out of the Closet will be there. I'm trying to get some other organizations. So if you have, or if you want the opportunity to come and share what your organization is all about, please contact me and we'll get
Yes.
you connected to that.
Right there. You can hit up Snowflake on Instagram. Right there, you guys. Wait, where's my?
I think it
right
should be
there.
like
There it is. That's going to
Yes.
be on June 15th. And it's a day event. It starts at 4:30 to 7:30. Again, we want to make sure that it's informational, that everyone knows all the resources that we have available out there for our community. So that's what I'm doing.
She better
Nice.
go. Like a drag queen with a purpose.
Right?
Who would have known? Well, Miriam T does a lot of things with purpose too, and I think that's
Yeah, she
amazing
does.
about
She
her. I
does.
love
Yeah.
that about her.
I will say
Not
that,
like some
yeah.
of the other queens.
I can't comment.
Because you don't
Get
know her.
get some liquor
don't
and
know
Eric,
her.
and this
I know this one.
spicy.
This one's going now.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Who is going to be in the show at
Oh.
the rooftop? What other queens do you have?
Well, right now I have Jaslyn East Coast.
Oh, fan of the show. We've had her on.
One of my
She's
faves.
I
great.
love
Such
Jaslyn
a
East
great
Coast.
dancer.
Oh, she's
Not
amazing.
just that.
Sweet too.
Just as a person,
Yeah.
amazing, so sweet
Yeah.
and just kind and just genuinely nice.
Oh, she
I
is.
loved her on the show.
In fact, if I can be so bold as to say, she's going to be one of my regular cast members for that.
Oh, she has a residency.
She has a residency.
Hey.
I'm super excited
cute.
for it. And
I love her.
The
She's
other
a-
girls
she's a
I'm
great
still
show.
looking
She's a
and searching.
great
Mitchell has hit me up a couple of times to try to be in
No,
the show.
no.
But I told her, girl,
Baron Taco Bell. She'll be happy with that.
I told her, I said, sis, I said, it's a rooftop. There is a weight capacity.
Wow. Wow.
We have to be very mindful for. So, what is it? Is there a sound effect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I told her, I said,
It's
girl,
all the
I go,
Michelada
look,
shaming for me.
I said,
What?
lay off the fries. We'll talk in 4 or 5 years from now.
4 or 5 years from now. That's
Tony,
horrible.
you're never finding that
I
button.
know.
It's not happening.
I'm gonna find
Just
it at the
give
last.
up.
I mean, by then she'll be dead by
You
then.
think after 6
Let's
seasons
be
I
honest,
haven't
she'll be dead.
memorized?
She'll be dead in 4 or 5
Oh,
years.
here
from
it
now.
is.
Are we
Everything
talking
I
like
asked
heart
her,
stroke?
oh, gordita, you're fat. Fat. Another interesting thing, Victoria J. Crawford used to say, "Girl, you're thick."
Thick.
And again,
That's
that
how-
was double innuendo
Yeah.
there. She was calling you fat.
She was
Yeah.
calling you fat.
But back in the day when I was young,
And we are not fat shaming for
we
all
are
of you.
not. We are not.
But you know what we are going to shame? Guess what? I got a video from Enchilada about Snowflake falling.
What?
We're going to watch it right
Yes.
now. For your entertainment, this is Snowflake dislocating
Oh.
her shoulder. Wait, let me get to the video. Okay.
You bitch.
Is that Jenny
From the
Rivera?
Shoulder dislocated.
Oh No, I didn't just. Well, you know what? The video doesn't show everything, but for that particular show at number 1 Fifth Avenue, my sponsor was Bud Light and Bud Light Seltzer. So if you notice,
The
I
look
never,
on your
I never
face.
drop the can.
You don't.
You don't.
I don't drop that.
You
My
highlight-
sponsors are very important to me, and I'm like,
You
fuck
highlight
this
the
shit.
can the entire
Exactly.
time.
Da-da.
Yeah.
So trust me. Thank you, Michelada, you motherfucking bitch.
I sent her a text and she's like, absolutely.
Of course
Yes,
you
there
did.
you go.
No, she didn't
So-
say absolutely. She would.
She was putting down that chicken leg.
Okay. That's exactly how
Those
she answered,
loaded
I'm
fries,
sure.
those
Exactly.
nachos.
Hey, listen, I want to mention something else
Yes,
if you
go ahead.
allow me. So, I currently work at JCPenney as my full-time job. This is not how I make my living, everyone. Trust me.
Unheard of. We
Especially
worried.
after I lost. Did you say bitch?
I said we were worried.
You were worried.
I was going to start a GoFundMe. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, exactly. Anyway, so.
Oh, I adore you, Snowflake.
I work at JCPenney
Yes.
down in Fashion Valley, and I want to just say that JCPenney has made a monetary donation to Out of the
were
Closet
talking about
here
this,
in
yeah.
San Diego.
I love that.
So I'm super happy. JCPenney as a company is also who's devoted to upholding all diversity and inclusiveness. So I really, really love. So thank you, JCPenney. If you guys haven't been there for a minute, go and visit us in Fashion Valley.
There you
We
go.
love it. We just had our grand opening for our beauty shop there. And I invited some of our local queens to
Yeah.
go there and be part of it. So I had Evelyn Rose.
Oh, I love Evelyn.
I love Evelyn.
Still
Never been in on the
never.
podcast. She's
we
never
talk
coming
about
on.
it, never.
You never had her on the show?
No. It's been a running joke on
It's
the
a-
show.
yeah.
What is she gonna say when she gets up
You need
here?
to
don't
have her
know.
perform, though.
Oh, I
her
know, she's
performances
great.
are
Her
amazing.
ceilings-
Oh, I
her ceilings-
adore her
Their
as
ceilings are
a-
not that high.
You need to like let her drop from the ceiling.
Yeah, God hope
Like,
she knows the words to the song she's lip syncing. But I'm kidding, Evelyn.
No,
we
that's
love
true.
You.
Evelyn, you gotta learn your words. I
The
told you.
shade.
But I was gonna say this is a good say. Well, good. Go visit JCPenney's in Fashion Valley. That is
Yes, please
awesome
do so.
that they are supporting our LGBTQ plus community, unlike other companies. And this has been in the news, and we talked about it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
The Dodgers. Did you guys hear about the drama
So
this
shady.
week?
Yes.
So-
I'm burning
Unfortunate.
that hat.
Unfortunate.
As you
I
were
also
in
don't watch
it's
baseball.
just an LA hat. But for people who don't know, this week it came out. Dodgers hosts Pride Night. LA Dodgers holds Pride Night, and this year they were going to honor the Sisters of
Perpetual
Yeah.
I
indulgence.
can't talk.
Yeah,
Once you
it's
get
fine.
alcohol,
It's
in
okay.
me.
We'll say it.
They were gonna
help you.
honor them as the honorees.
Yeah.
Then they got a bunch of backlash from their GOP Republican Christian.
Saying they're anti-Catholic,
Yeah.
which they are absolutely not.
So then
Which is
the
like somebody from
Dodgers.
Texas.
yeah.
What's his name?
Marco Rubio
Oh,
was
God.
saying they're anti-Catholic.
So
Yeah.
then the Dodgers released a statement disinviting the sisters
Yes.
to the Pride Night event.
Also, saying in the matter of keeping things like
Yeah.
united and unity.
Oh
we're
no,
gonna
that's bullshit.
Right?
That is bullshit.
Right?
No, that's bullshit.
So the backlash that the Dodgers have gotten from the queer community
Yeah.
has been one amazing because they deserve to get the
Yes.
backlash.
Yeah.
Because
I hope they
burn
how
those
do
jerseys.
you and then the
you
ignorant
can't say you're for inclusion,
And then
diversity,
exclude
and then do shit
someone.
like that. That's
Yes.
stupid.
So
Either-
Pride season is so problematic because there are so many corporate companies that
Yes.
always target our community during
Yep.
Pride season. Like they always advertise like, here's like a Pride campaign, here's a Pride collection, here's this blah blah blah.
Queer
But
washing.
in the
Queer
background, they're actually funding anti-LGBT bills.
and that's
So
happened
it's
a
like,
lot with the different.
we're
major
literally
companies.
just
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just,
just
money
money.
for
Money
them.
makers, yeah.
Yeah.
During the
And
month
well,
of June
how do
and
you
July.
feel about Target with their Pride season coming
I
out?
think their design could have been a little bit better.
We
I
did a
looked
whole
at their
thing about it,
collection and I was
yeah.
like, ew.
There were some good shirts, but this is what I will say about Target. They've been consistent with supporting Pride season for the number of years they've been doing it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't mean
But-
to shamefully plug again,
Yeah.
but JCPenney also does that. You should come and
There
see
you
our
go,
Pride. You should come and see
JCPenney's.
our Pride merchandise. It's amazing.
But the Dodgers, I mean,
Yeah.
that is just, I'm just like, how do you recover from that as a company?
Right.
But then the owner of the Dodgers is he was the one who makes the decision. But
Yeah.
I have a question for the panel today.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there have been a couple queens, LA queens, that aren't very popular. I'm going to say that because I'm being shady. But they have gone to say that they don't support the Pride Night, but they're still going to be fans of the Dodgers. Do you become disassociate? You should, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Like, should you still not?
You can't, in my perspective, as a queen, you take a stand. That's it. Sometimes it's a difficult stand that you're going to have to take, but you take a stand because it's about you, it's about your integrity, it's about who you are. You can't say, oh, I like to blow but not swallow. Come on.
Ew, no, what do you mean, come on? Some of us don't like to swallow.
Whoops.
Can we
Wait,
just
Eric,
work-
you
Did
don't
I
like
say
to
that out
swallow?
loud?
I don't like to swallow. Let it be known, I do not like to swallow.
Well,
But if you are going to
With
swallow,
her eyes open.
There you go.
There is a saying: if you're gonna swallow, swallow it, but don't let it wallow, because that's how you get an STD.
really?
Oh, look, education.
Well,
It's
now
called-
you know.
I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Now you know the little star is going to go over here.
The more you know,
The more you
shooting
know.
star.
There
It's
you
called
go.
spit or swallow, but don't
Spit
let
or
it wallow.
Oh, I didn't know
Bitter.
that.
I am putting that on a shirt at our website. WhoInvitedHer.net.
Spit
There
or
will
swallow,
be new
but don't let it wallow.
Target missed out on a shirt for
Right.
that.
Right?
That would have
I would've-
sold out in
that would've-
seconds.
I would have bought it and made it a crop top.
You would have. And every other gay in Hillcrest.
No, but seriously. No, come on, queens out there.
Yeah.
Take a stand.
You know what?
Be a fan of another.
Yeah,
ball
or if
throwing
you
boys.
bought tickets, you have two choices: either don't go or you go dressed as a sister perpetual.
There
you go,
Love
Eric.
that.
Yes.
Love
That is
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
That is like the best idea.
Protest.
Yeah.
Ever.
And for
Protest.
anybody who is, let's say, if you do go to the Dodgers or Pride Night, you should dress up as a
should.
sister.
You should be
if
dressed.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
get a
go.
fucking nun costume from Amazon. They're only like $24.99. I
Yeah.
bought one the other
Actually,
day.
the nun was my favorite costume.
I did a dirty nun once too. It was hot.
A slutty
Yeah.
nun.
You
What
did
was
a
her
dirty
name?
nun?
What was her name? Don't even get me started.
No, I
Eric,
think that's amazing, Eric.
we got it because we have two Erics on the show.
I know.
AHF Eric.
Yes.
Have you ever done drag?
I have not.
Would you?
I would, but I think I would like it so much that I would devote my
We'd have another
entire
new
career
baby
to
drag.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't
What
watch
would your
RuPaul's Drag
drag
Race
name-
because
You
I
don't watch
I don't
it?
watch it because I think
Where's
I
your
would
gay
like
card?
it so much.
Where's your gay card? Hand it over.
Yeah, I think.
What would your drag name be?
Oh gosh, I don't
Easy.
know.
Easy what? Easy.
would be like,
Just
easy.
Easy.
It would be like
Easy.
Easy.
Mira La Dama.
Ladama.
Mira
Mira La
Ladama.
Dama.
Mira Ladama. Okay.
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 That would be my name.
Well,
That's cute.
That's stupid.
Wow, we already thought about the name.
Mira Ladama.
We already thought about the
Mira
name.
La
Wow, all I
Wait,
need is
what
now
is
to
the
actually
what
do-
is the recipe for a drag name? Like there used to be like wasn't it like your pet's
Your first pet's name
name
and the street you grew up
on? What would
Yeah.
it be? What was your first pet's name,
Yeah.
Eric? Did you
Oh,
have a pet?
gosh, I had-
Can you have a fish or bird?
Or a cockatoo? A
What was it?
gerbil?
The
so my
pet's name and
first
what?
pet,
First pet?
Paloma
Paloma,
That's a
and the
good
street
name.
you grew up on.
Grand.
Paloma
Oh,
Grand.
now that's opulent.
okay,
yes, baby. That's
Fantastic.
good.
Paloma Grand.
Paloma
Yeah, ladies and
Grand.
gentlemen,
Welcome to
welcome
the
stage.
Welcome to
Paloma
Paloma Grand.
I
Paloma
love
Grand to the
that.
stage.
Yes, bitch.
Okay.
I like that.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What would yours be?
I have okay. If we were following that formula, it would be, I think Dixie Lopez, or
A very distant cousin of Miss J-Lo, as you know. Very distant cousin.
but somebody actually another queen was like because me and my brother were talking. This was years ago. She was like, you would be Golda Hal, like Golda Hal, an old Yiddish name Golda and Golda Hal instead
Love
of Golda
that.
Hal,
I
Golda
like
Hal.
that.
What about yours, Snowflake? What was your
Well, my first
Your first drag name.
pussy was Precious.
Shouldn't that have been Michelada's name?
Well,
Wow.
it would have been Precious.
Not Precious.
It would. That was my first pet's name.
With the
Precious.
KFC bucket
But
or
my
what?
street name is very boring.
What is
It's
it?
Arvin, Precious Arvin. It's nothing. However, maybe the kicker here is Arvin Road. It's not even a fucking street. It's a road.
Oh, or there was another one where it was like your first pet's name
It's so
and your
horrible.
mother's maiden name.
Precious Olivares.
See, now that's kind of
That's
Paloma
cute.
Gonzalez.
Oh, see, I like that too.
What about
You
yours,
got-
my love?
Yeah,
So
Eric.
mine is either Boo Boo Vista or Boo Boo Rodriguez.
Boo Boo Rodriguez.
They're
It's Boo Boo
synonymous. They're
Rodriguez.
synonymous. Boo Boo Vista
I love
Rodriguez
Boo
is
Boo
the same.
Vista.
Boo Boo Vista.
I like Boo Boo Vista.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's a
Do you
Boo
eat that?
Vista.
Do you
Boo
look
Boo
at that?
And
What do you do
you
with
are a
that?
very bodacious woman.
I
You know
am,
that.
yes.
I
Boo Boo
love
Vista.
that.
Boo Boo
It fits.
Vista.
Yeah.
I love that.
Question for both
Yes.
of you.
Yeah.
For all these straight men around me.
Straight to bed, maybe.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite part of a drag queen's body?
The couch.
Yeah.
She's got
The way
jokes.
that they contour the couch.
You know what? Maybe I should say I dislike.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
I don't like queens who don't pad appropriately.
Oh, Michelada.
Well, no, where they
No,
don't
she
pad
doesn't
at
pad.
all.
She doesn't pad at all.
We
You know why
know.
she doesn't pad at all? Because
She
just
doesn't
wears
need
those
to.
moo-moos. All she wears is like a fucking towel hanging around her. That's it.
A wet towel.
And then she brags about it. Girl, I don't have to pad. I'm like, okay.
No, they're
Okay.
or they
She
pad
said
the
that's
bottoms
designer.
and then they don't pad the top, so it's
Yeah.
disproportionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
enough
like
about-
the extreme.
But
like,
enough about half of these girls.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part?
Favorite part.
Yeah. Favorite part, Eric Lawton.
I'm always fascinated by like walking in the shoes because I can't do
Yeah,
it.
I can't either.
I can't last like 30 seconds in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric? AHF.
Oh gosh, this is not a representation of AHF.
I know, sorry,
way
but
that,
there's two Erics on the show. God damn it.
The way that they do contour the couch is amazing, but also when they ever do like a shablam or a dip or like a somersault and the wig stays on,
yeah.
I'm like, yes,
Fuck
bitch,
yeah.
you glue that shit on.
You know what it is for me? I think
Yes.
the queens that are creative with the numbers they do, they just don't pull out a Beyonce and go, I'm going to just do a 1-2 step to this and do
Yeah.
the windmill and call it a day.
Wow.
Or the queens
Enough about me.
Actually,
who show up to a gig and they're wearing a turban instead of actually wearing hair.
Girl, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
You know what? If I'm paying a ticket to sit at a viewing party, a trivia, or whatever you're doing,
at a
LA.
Show a
rooftop
wig.
in downtown.
wear a wig.
O-P-Q-R-S-T
Is that shady? Is that shady?
U-V W. Sorry.
Okay,
So-
Snowflake.
all right.
We do a game. We do with every queen that comes on the show.
Lord.
We're gonna do a fuck, marry, kill. And I put kill because you are a vicious queen.
I am.
Of local sisters of yours. So you have to pick who you're gonna fuck,
Ooh,
who
I
you're
already
gonna
know.
marry, and who you're gonna kill. Or
Okay.
lock in a porta potty at Chick.
Hold on.
At Chick-fil-A?
Fuck, marry, kill.
No, Coachella. Shut up, Eric.
I've never been to Coachella.
All right, ready? Snowflake for your first
Fuck,
choices.
marry, kill?
Yes.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Your first choices. Let's
Okay.
start with some good ones.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's
I
do.
have choices?
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
it was just one.
No, you're gonna have choices.
No, you have
gotta
to put
pick
them
3.
one in
Yeah.
each category.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Got it.
So Miriam T, Kixie Vixen Styles,
Whew.
and Strawberry Corn Cakes. Out of those 3, who are you gonna marry? Who are you gonna fuck? And who are you gonna kill?
I would. Wow. This is tough. Honestly, I would marry Strawberry Corn Cakes because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
got
And she's
a
could cook.
beautiful heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
In
such a
everything that she
fan of
does.
this,
Love her.
our,
Love
friend
her.
of the show.
Everything that she does.
Yeah.
She does a lot
I'm
of work
on
with
board
AHF
with
as
her.
well. So
She
You
does.
know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we had a little
Drama?
hiccup there.
What
between us.
happened?
Tell us
Tell
more.
us the tea.
Nobody's listening. Nobody's
Yeah.
listening.
Nobody's.
What happened?
No, you know what? I'm gonna reserve that because I owe it all to her. I owe it to my sister to have that conversation
There you go.
one-on-one.
There you
But
go.
I love her. I want to make sure that everyone knows that.
So
I've
you
never
would
stopped loving her.
marry.
Of the same 3?
Yeah.
Oh
strawberry.
my god.
Strawberry.
I would marry Strawberry Corn.
Who would you fuck? Kixie or Miriam? Wait, Miriam T.
Kixie, because I like smaller queens.
So
Sorry.
you would kill Miriam T?
In a heartbeat.
How would you kill her? If you could get away with it.
I would probably like dangle a fry from her
in front of her.
in front of her and be like, catch it,
Catch
jump,
it
jump,
and then throw it off a cliff.
jump. Yeah. Exactly. There you go, like, catch it.
Okay, next one.
You're a
All right.
bitch.
Jasmine East Coast. Adonis Illusion, and who's a good other one, Eric? A third thing. Vanity Jones.
Yes.
Okay.
I would marry Jasmine. I mean, I would marry Jasmine.
Jasmine East Coast, yeah.
Jasmine.
Is it
Jasmine East Coast. I would
Yeah,
marry
thank you.
Jasmine East Coast because we are the same size, so we can share outfits.
Lies, deceit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, no.
I would.
Who would you fuck? Who would you marry?
Who are the other two?
Who were the other two?
Adonis Illusion, Vanity Jones.
Vanity Jones.
Oh, that's tough. Slim pickings. I would probably have to fuck Vanity Jones.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I would kill her.
Adonis.
I don't say
Okay.
her name.
Yeah, Adonis.
I
You
don't
would
say
kill-
her
okay.
name.
Okay.
She knows why.
Oh. Okay.
Can we unpack that?
Can we
Absolutely.
unpack that? Why? What happened?
Where
did-
I will unpack that because
Oh, okay,
let's
right here
unpack
first.
it. Yeah.
exclusive here on
Have another drink.
who,
Loosen
thank
up that
you.
tongue
Who
a little
invited
bit.
her. I'll tell you. I'll unpack that.
I said
Somebody fill her up
Oh,
again.
Because-
jeez.
I truly and genuinely like her, and
Yeah.
I'm enthralled with her performance abilities.
I like Adonis.
Her
I
dress.
am-
Guest on
yeah,
our
she
show.
is.
She's great.
I invited her to one of my shows, and unfortunately, she called out last minute, and it put me in a pickle.
Wah, wah, wah.
And later, only to find out, not because I'm all on social media, but because other friends showed me that she performed later that night at another event, and I thought that was pretty shady.
It's the read for me.
I thought that was pretty shady. And up until today, she has yet to say anything to me privately. And I think that's not right. But anyways, stir the tea. Stir
I love it.
the tea. But listen, that's not knocking who she is as a performer. She is an amazing performer, and I think she's great as that when she decides to show up.
Okay. Anyway, okay, next.
I feel like I'm digging my grave. Not
No,
really.
you're not.
You heard it here.
Okay, who's another good one, Eric?
Let's choose some more from the Glam family.
Oh, okay.
Jasmine
good.
Glam.
Jasmine Glam.
Yes.
Quinn.
Quinn.
Or glass.
Oh.
Glitz
or
Glam.
Glitz Glam.
Yes.
Oh, that's not fair.
I know.
Can I have a menage a trois with someone?
No, you have to fuck, marry, kill one of those three, who have all been guests on our show, by the
Oh,
way.
God. Well, listen.
Which
listen.
I have to say, I
Listen,
love when Jazz and Quinn come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that
Amazing.
episode. I love them.
Every
I
time
love
they
them.
come on the show, we have
Yeah.
the best time.
I
yeah.
love them. So, oh my God, this is a tough one, bitches. Okay, so
And Glitz Glam.
I
runs
would marry
Moe's
Glitz
universe,
Glam.
pretty much.
I would marry Glitz Glam.
That's a power move right there.
That is a power.
move.
I'm not
That
stupid,
is,
bitch.
yeah.
I know exactly who I'm gonna marry. I'm
She
gonna
married the
Glitz
president.
Glam.
Right?
I'm gonna marry Glitz Glam. The other bitches have her last name, so of course I'm gonna marry Glitz Glam. No, not a power move because I think Glitz Glam again is a formidable force here in our
Yes.
community, and I love
Very
her.
much so.
Anyone that does things like that, like Miss Corn Cakes and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I want to be around that energy.
Snowflake
brings up another,
coming to the pedestal.
thing. There are certain queens in San Diego who are very community oriented.
Yeah.
And then do you think there are other queens who maybe not as much?
I think all queens are community oriented. I just think some of the queens have figured out their niche.
Do you think that comes with not age?
Oh, that big.
I didn't want to say age. I think with experience as a drag queen.
No, you know what? I don't think as experienced as a drag queen. Because listen, Miss Jasmine's Coast is
That is
so
true.
much.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think
That is true. You're
I
right,
think,
Snowflake.
I don't think it's experience. I think it is when you find a passion, when you find something that just
Yeah.
touches your heart. You're like, I
Yeah.
want to go there. I want to do this. I want to do what I can. I want to do whatever I can to help this.
But the
Yeah.
whole background of drag queens, especially within the LGBT community, has been always as the people who are the voice of the community, the protesters. They're the ones who are organizing. They're the ones who are fighting the cause. Throughout history within drag, that has always been really one of the main roles of a drag queen, is to shine a light on the community and to be proactive with what's going on in the community and getting, education out there.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But it doesn't always have to be in a protest manner. It could also
Yes.
be in a way that I like to do. I like to present myself in an optimistic,
Positive.
collaborative nature
Yes.
with organizations that are here to support the community. I'm not necessarily out there saying, don't do that. I'm not there like that.
Yeah.
I'm here to say, hey, guys.
Which there is nothing
over
wrong
here
with
and
the
do
queens
this,
who
listen to
choose
this.
to
Yeah.
use their voice in that manner.
Yeah.
But as drag queens as a whole, they're the voice of the community who usually
No,
lead
we're
the
not
charge.
the voice of the community. We
Or
just,
lead the charge, I
We are
would say.
not. We don't even lead the charge. I don't
You
believe
don't think
that.
so?
I think you
don't
have the
believe
stage.
so.
You have the
we
stage.
have the opportunity to
Stage.
have the
That's a good way,
microphone and
yeah,
whatnot.
to put it,
So it's up to us to decide how we're going to like use it. For example, like Miss Corncakes, and I keep referring to her because
Yeah.
I truly love her. She does a lot of
Yeah.
good work for people who don't have that platform, and I love that. And she's in a
You're-
lot of
yeah.
on a lot of different platform spectrums.
Can we
I
diddle
love
that? Can we diddle that? I love strawberry corn cake.
I know
like
you do.
in her platform and the way that she utilizes that to create awareness and like to collaborate with different organizations
Yep.
and to bring
Yeah.
just awareness to issues that affect the LGBTQ plus community.
You know,
I think that's
another-
amazing.
Another one is Amber St. James, who's very in the
Yes.
community, and we've had
Yeah.
on the show, and my God, that one is incredibly smart.
Yes.
And, like young, and I love that it's such a young queen compared to some of the
These-
newer ones that are coming out, but. No, coming out, not the, we have our legends
yeah.
in San Diego, and then some of the newer,
Yeah.
but Amber St. James, when we had her on, I love her approach to politics.
It's very positive.
It's very positive,
Yeah.
and she says it in a very clear way so that somebody who isn't a political science major understands. Yeah.
Wow.
And there's
Yeah.
a couple other queens in San Diego who do, and Strawberry is one of the other ones who
Yeah.
who is like that.
Bottom line for me is this: any queen out there that takes a stand and is passionate about something, and they're going to stand up for it.
Like you
I'm
do,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there with them.
Yeah.
I'm their biggest fan. I'm
Yeah.
going to support them whenever and however I can. That's how I am. I mean, look at me. I just started with Friends for a Cure. This is how this bitch came to be. So I would be a fool not
Yeah.
to like give the same kind of love
Give
and
it back,
support
yeah.
that was given to me.
Yeah.
I want to
love
like
that.
reiterate what just Snowflake just said right now. Like, and this might be like off the mentioning
Off the rails.
board, but Snowflake is amazing because she started off with this event, the Friends for a Cure. Right, you worked for AHF for a while. Then she left AHF, and yet she still continues to promote AHF anytime and any
That is
opportunity
true.
that she gets.
Yeah,
She
Snowflake.
continues to promote our services and just creating awareness. So I think it speaks a lot about her character as a person, but also as a drag queen.
Not
in
even
the
as a drag
community.
queen, out of drag.
Yeah.
Snowflake is still promoting
promoting,
AHF
yes.
in drag, out of drag.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's
Am I
true.
wrong? It's,
No,
no,
that's
you
true.
do. Anybody you have to talk about that or whatever organization in the community, you're doing it in and out of drag.
Whenever I have the
Yeah.
opportunity, I'm there. I'm going to
There
say
you
it
go.
because it's important.
You know what else is important? Getting back to this question. So who are you gonna fucking kill?
I
Jasmine or
kind of
Quinn?
thought I'd skirt it that. Okay.
What a
She
tangent.
needs
I
a
will-
refill
I
for
will-
that.
I know,
I
she
would-
needs a
She
refill.
needs a
I need a
refill. Anyone,
refill.
Somebody.
refill.
Is there a stage handler anywhere here that
Anywhere.
can handle
Anywhere.
that?
Anyone.
I need a refill. I'm going to.
There we go.
Also, while you're at it,
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck Quinn. I will have sex with Quinn. I'll tell you.
Quinn
what,
is beautiful
Quinn
as
is
a boy. Beautiful
gorgeous as a boy.
But
He's
so is
And as a girl,
Jazz.
yes.
Jasmine. You know you are my heart.
I love
You know you are-
Jasmine.
I love you. And thank God we were the same shoe size. But listen, in this round,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and not
And back
kill
it up.
you, but say, "Oh, she's gone." That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
But there you go. Ooh,
Yeah,
that
no,
was
good
hard.
one. Okay, last one. Who
Okay.
picked 2 queens, 3 queens? Eric, help me.
I'm
Who are we running out?
I'm trying to think. Who else is left?
can we do? She
Think
just
of local
recently-
San Diego
Yeah,
queens.
yeah.
There's a
Paris.
lot of them.
And Paris.
Paris.
Do you know that she was just awarded with a
Yeah, she
Heart
was.
and Milk
Yes,
diversity?
yes, love
Yeah.
that. Congratulations,
Paris.
my love. We love you.
I loved.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna marry Paris. I don't care who else you
Ah!
mention.
Ah,
I
That
married
is another
Paris.
power move because
That is not a
Paris,
power
I
move.
know,
I've
I
known Paris
know.
for the longest time. She actually
Power
partook in
move.
one of my Friends for a Cure benefit show, so I love her for that.
Paris
Okay.
is amazing. For anybody
You know who
who
also
gets the
participated
privilege.
in a Friends for a Cure back in the
Yes.
day before? Chad Michaels.
Oh, I was
I was
gonna
gonna
just
say
say
that.
Chad
Michaels participated in a
Yes.
Friends for a Cure benefit
Let's
show.
do that. Okay, so you have Paris,
Paris.
Chad Michaels,
Damn you, I should have mentioned
and
that.
Enchilada. Who are you gonna fuck, marry, kill? That's an easy one. I mean, I can even
Come
answer.
on. Well, obviously, I will marry Miss Paris.
Yeah.
I will fuck Miss Chad Michaels, and I would gladly and continuously kill, murder,
Wow.
suffocate,
Okay.
That's a restraining order right
starve,
there.
Yeah.
Michelada.
I'm a
Is
little
that assault?
nervous.
You know what? Let's see what Michelada has to say
Are we
about this.
safe?
Michelada! Guess who's here?
Yeah.
Michelada!
Hey,
Wait, sit next
bitch!
to her. Everybody scoot down, kinda. Or just sit on the corner of the chair.
Just sit.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Everybody
Who
scoot-
invited this bitch?
Yes.
Guess what? It's
Okay.
your nemesis.
For the viewers out there, I'm sorry, but there's not a panoramic view to like encompass her fucking full ass figure. Girl,
Okay.
you look
Well,
amazing.
well. What do
What do
we
you-
have here?
What is your retort to her wanting to kill you, Miss Michelada? Welcome.
Suffocate you, kill, choke you.
Wait, welcome to the show, Michelada. Hold on. Oh, it's not playing. I'll put it in post.
Oh, that's okay.
We're trying to play my theme music.
Your
See, I have a
theme
theme song.
music.
Do you have a theme song,
Yeah,
bitch?
I don't, but yours is. You're a fucking clown, bitch. I hate you.
And
I
yours
hate
is ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
You guys are bitches.
I hate her. You know what?
Snowflake.
I go out sometimes and people ask me about her, and I go, "Who's that?"
Wait, I have a
asshole that
question.
you're
What, so,
spitting on?
so they ask you about me and you give them COVID. Okay.
Oh,
Wait, I have a
Snowflake
question.
spreading love
Is that what we're
within our
calling it?
community.
That-
How okay?
Horrible.
How far does your guys' friendship go? Because
Oh, wait a minute, not friendship.
Too long.
I've
We're
known
not
you guys,
friends.
I've known Michelada for a while. I've known you, Snowflake, for a while, but I've never heard the origin story of this mortal enemy combat
Picture it.
right here.
Moe's 2009.
Oh,
And
God.
Get it right, bitch, because I know.
Picture
I know
it
how
was
the
Moe's
receipts.
2009, and I used to work for Camel Cigarettes.
Oh,
and I
no.
came.
That's
Yeah.
what I should've
Really?
done.
I used to work for Camel,
Cigarettes,
and I was a cigarette girl that came out and gave free
Yes.
cancer to everyone.
Oh.
And so
They don't have those anymore.
God.
So I used to, and that's
California is very
so
progressive.
she saw me and she's like, "Oh my gosh, she's just hanging out with me." I'm like, "No, thank you." And she's like, "What if I got you all the IDs?" I'm like, "Oh, the more IDs I get,
First
the
of
more."
all, she's a bitch. She didn't say no, thank you. She was having a great time with me, and then I said,
Sure.
and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta go work." I go, "What do you mean work?" And then I realized that that's what she was doing.
That was
like,
my cue to get the fuck
She-
out of
No,
there.
fuck you, fuck you. So I said, I got you. Don't worry about it. So I started getting everyone's IDs. Hey, give me
you
your
really?
ID. Yeah, they're like, give me
Oh
your
my
ID. Like,
God.
okay. And people would give me their ID because
Yeah.
you know
That's
I'm
Snowflake right
I'm
there.
trustworthy.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Eric.
Yeah.
By
Because
the
they
way-
were drunk. That's why.
By-
Because they were drunk. They would
No, they were not drunk. Oh, by the way, which is very similar to the other job that I had, which is I sell drugs, right, Eric?
Right. With the
I
name of
mean,
Snowflake, I
Snowflake.
thought she was a drug
With the
dealer.
name. Not really. That's a joke. That's
Everybody-
a joke.
that's a
Everyone
joke.
thinks
Is
that I
it?
sell
Look
drugs,
at
but
her.
I do not sell drugs.
For the
I do not
record,
Not
she
good
does not
drugs.
sell
I
drugs.
I do not sell drugs. Stop asking me,
She-
goddammit. Anyway, so
she's-
that's how I
Stop
met
She
asking
her.
me.
slings Ozempic on the side. You can ask Miriam T. I'm serious.
If you want a good quality Boniva, hit up Snowflake. No, I'm kidding.
If you want
She
Wegovy
slings
for weight
Pep,
loss,
Pep,
her right
Ozempic. What else is it? Viagra.
Yeah.
here. Cialis,
Cialis.
Adderall.
Anyways, bitches. So anyways, so that's how I met this little bitch. She
Jenny
was
ID.
Little.
She was little back then.
Little.
but Believe it or not, she was tiny. She was so tiny.
And this
It's
bitch calls me to
amazing.
stress eat. That's what it
No,
was.
it's not my fault.
I'm a stress eater.
But
but anyway,
Michelada,
do you want to know the turnaround of when our friendship became
Yeah.
toxic?
Yes. Wait, it became toxic?
Oh my
It was always
God,
toxic.
it became toxic. Let me
How?
tell you. So obviously she saw me perform a couple of times. And this is right before she became a New York queen. You probably heard her
We
say
heard
that
those
before.
stories,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I was a New York queen, where she performed at this Boots and Saddles, which was literally like a 2x4 stage.
Milk
Anyways,
crate.
but she thinks she's
Milk
all
crate.
that.
It
but she
wasn't.
thinks
It,
she
it
thinks she's
wasn't
all that.
the Ondas stage.
It was not. It wasn't. It was not. Honest is
Bitch.
amazing, bitch. And you want to be there? Keep it up, bitch. Anyways, so she saw me perform a couple of times, and then she came up to me right before she left to New York because we had a benefit show,
Yeah.
to send her off with some money because she had nothing. She's,
But she did not do no benefit. show
we
for
did a
me.
benefit show. We said, let's get her some wigs. That's what I called it. Let's get her some wigs.
She need a new,
So we had a
she need a
benefit
new
show.
pair of Spanx. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. And she cried, "Oh, I admire you so much, blah, 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 blah." And I thought that was very heartfelt. I was, "Oh, sweet. Thank you so much."
I
'Cause,
admire that you lived
she's
this long.
she's
That's
so
what I
young.
admire.
She was a young little girl back then. I
She
thought,
was
"Oh,
young."
how sweet." She was young
Yeah.
back then. And I thought, how sweet. But then she came back from New York, and all of a sudden she thought she was a big fish.
Yeah.
Mind you, she was just big.
I was a filet-o-fish.
She was a double-breaded fish. Anyways,
That was a good setup.
so she
Yeah,
comes
there you
back, and we have a couple of shows. She starts
Yeah.
her Michelada What's a Cheese show at Brick Bar, I believe it was called, right?
It was
Brick
at Brick Bar.
At Brick
Yeah.
Bar.
I
Do you
remember Brick Bar. That was a
Yes.
while ago.
So I was in charge of booking talent. That's when you got to see our bearded queen, Miss.
Yeah, you love her so much. She's
I
your
love
closest friend.
her.
What's
I
her
love
name?
Her. Wait, Casey Starr?
Casey Starr. You know what?
There's-
No.
You
I
two are
even
so
know.
close.
So close.
She's so
I
close.
love
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
So
Anyways.
close, so close.
So I booked the talent, and
Yeah.
then she all of a sudden gets a big head.
Did
This
you?
bitch. We're at Moe's,
Not a
mind
big
you. This
head.
is where we met. Years later, she gets a big head, and she says, "Can you stop riding my coattails?" And she walks away from me, and I started laughing. And it's like, bitch.
And here she is riding my
And I
coattails.
said, you're the one coming onto my show, bitch. She comes up, and I started laughing because I'm thinking to myself, does this bitch think she created drag?
She does.
She invented
She
you.
thinks she
invented
invented
you.
drag.
You.
Now,
I didn't invent this type of drag.
No.
I did not invent.
It was a
taking
I will
fever
not
dream.
take
America,
credit for this.
I am not taking any responsibility for all of this.
Michelada.
girl,
It was a
So,
fever dream. It was a
we
fever
we
dream.
we were roommates at one point,
Yes, I
God, that
remember
was
those
horrible.
and I regret to this day not having a little camcorder videotaping us getting ready for our
How
shows.
can I
Yes,
ask you
so-
guys a question?
Uh-huh.
How come you guys haven't done a show yet together? Michelada and Snowflake.
We tried.
We
What
tried.
happened?
Can you do a
This is
number
what happened.
together?
This is
Oh my God.
No, we'll go. We'll,
We did do it. It was hoarders. I was the one doing the intervention with Snowflake.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Can you like
No, we're gonna get back on stage together. She doesn't know this, but
Oh, God.
I'm in the work.
What did I
Like
do?
a Bert and Ernie style.
Can
Yeah,
you do like
exactly.
Alejandra Guzman and Paulina Rubio?
Oh, there you go. Why not?
Sure.
I'm fine. I'll do
Why
it.
not?
Why not?
No, in all honesty, I love to hate her. I
Yes,
do
we
love to
know.
hate you. You know that. But anyways, when we were roommates, I want to share this record. It's hilarious. So everything was really nice with each other as we were getting ready. But the minute the lashes went on,
Yeah.
for some reason, we became fucking divas.
Oh, I could see
It was
that
the
between
worst.
the
I would
two.
look at
it-
Oh,
the
God.
fucking-
Was
was
it really?
horrible.
Awful to
It'd
each
be like,
other?
it was like, okay, I'm like, I'm allowed to blush. She's like, here, I got blush, friend.
Yeah, real friendly.
And then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm so out of like this like eyeliner.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I got some. And it was like the second the eyelashes came on, it was just like, I'm out of nail glue. Too fucking Too
It
fucking
was.
There's not enough nail for
horrible.
those claws, you bitch.
It was
Well,
weird.
they're all numbered. So like, so when you order nails
Yeah.
online, so like the lower the number is, the bigger the nail is.
She
She
can't
wouldn't know
count.
because she's not wearing nails. But she would always ask me. She's like, girl. Well, I don't know why I'm doing.
Why
Lady-
you doing
I don't know
Lady
why I'm
Bunny?
doing Lady Bunny to
Yeah,
do your voice.
Because she's not original. Michelada's not original, if you notice.
She do, amiga. Do you have any extra nails I can borrow? I'm like, that is literally all of my thumbnails. Because if you guys haven't noticed, Snowflake has got
All
some
thumbs.
big old man hands. She is.
I do have man hands.
She is the #1 fisting top at Club San Diego.
Wow.
Rainy.
3 years in a row.
Bitch.
I thought you said
Top.
Raina. I
3
thought you said
years in a row,
Raina.
bitch.
I'm like, what rain or shine have to do with any of that? I thought you said Raina.
Raining fisting top. Trust me. Thank you
Oh,
so
she
much.
does have men.
Yes.
She has
You saw me when I grab your dick.
Oh my
No!
god. That's not a lady.
Oh my god.
Everyone is so. We're
All right,
so
we're
proud
getting
of her.
dirty. Stop.
Okay.
You're
Can I
getting
mention
dirty.
your accolades? I just want to say,
Yes.
I'm very proud of Snowflake. She's actually very talented. She is the very first one in her family to actually graduate from clown college. So can we please put our hands together for her?
Wait,
I want to thank
There we
the
go.
knee pads my mom got me.
They've
They were
been working hard.
very thick.
Because we know she's
And it took me through all those years of getting on my knees and sucking dick until they came. Thank
Until
you.
And
she
Yeah.
swallows
guys,
it.
if you
Exactly.
do the same thing out there, this is your future.
Yes. It took her
You
years of sucking
wish.
dick to become Less than
Yes.
mediocre.
But remember, either you spit or swallow, but don't let it wallow.
You guys.
Just spit or swallow, but don't let it wallow.
Actually, you know what my mom said?
She actually does
said,
gargles
Only
with
ugly
it.
girls swallow, so I don't swallow. I don't.
I was gonna
swallow.
say she was telling you to swallow, bitch. She was trying to teach you a lesson.
You know what? You know who needs to teach us a lesson? We're gonna end the show with. Where is she at?
Oh God.
Oh, I'll put it in post. Carol, it's time for Carol of the Week. Do you guys know what Carol of the Week is?
I don't.
So this is a segment we do. Wait, let's see music. Okay, she's done. Yeah. Is it done? It's done.
Maybe.
She's done. This is your gripe of the week. Something you want to get off your chest, you want to complain about. It could be anything in the world. What is getting under your skin, and you want to call it out. That is your Carol of the Week. Eric, do you have one? Locked in?
Yeah, I have a Carol.
Go
so
ahead.
you guys know I've recently moved to TJ and living in Mexico now.
I was just there last night.
I'm an illegal in Mexico.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you really?
Yeah,
You're
technically
illegal
I'm
in
illegal.
Mexico?
Yeah,
Yeah.
illegally living.
I would say I would call the government. They don't
you
care.
Can you tell me
deport
more
me.
about that?
They don't
I
care.
love that.
So
Oh, there it goes.
I'm learning like the cultural differences, and my Carol of the Week is going to the gym. And it's the strangest thing that no one, and I've been in multiple gyms in Mexico.
Yeah.
No one returns the weights properly anywhere
Why?
in Mexico. So I was curious about this. I was like, why is this happening? And there's one person who speaks to me in English there. We're like,
Cesar.
buddies.
No.
And
One person,
One
one.
yeah,
person.
only one person. And he was explaining to me that, like, oh, well, everyone thinks it's so expensive to pay for a gym, they shouldn't have to put their own weights away. And I'm like, that is so strange and different. But, like, I pay for this expensive gym, too, so you should put them away for everyone else.
Everybody
it doesn't make
else.
sense to me, and that's my Carol.
Got it.
I'm so confused by it.
It's just the same mentality when they go shopping in our store. When they go shopping.
In
Sorry.
the stores.
In the
stores.
stores.
Any
In the
stores.
store. Any
And
store.
she just got canceled. No, I can't. Scandalous. Okay, who else has a Carol? Anybody? No, you guys. Eric.
I don't think I
Eric.
can top that, but I just
You don't
have
top
I have a
anything, baby.
Carol. I know, right? Like
Oh, she
she doesn't top that often.
We knew the minute you opened your mouth. Anyways, go
my
ahead.
Carol.
I'm kidding.
My
I'm
Carol, it
kidding.
would be with life. Just
Life?
I
Why
don't know
life?
why life throws so many curveballs at me, and I'm like, honey,
It's
I
just
am not
testing
ready
you.
for that. Like,
Testing
so
you.
like I put it into the universe, and I was like, I want to do this, and then shit just like comes up, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that.
It's
I'm not
just
ready to receive
testing
that.
you.
So how do you want me to react to this? And
It's all a test.
and it just
in
like
the way that you want to, in the way that
Yeah.
you want the universe to give it to you. Be positive.
So no, like, yeah, it's like it's a very life changing thing. So
Why,
it's
what
a very
happened?
life changing thing. So like,
Who
we're
hurt
gonna be
you?
really honest.
Touch the doll. Touch the doll. Where did they touch you at? Right here. She's right here. Touch the doll.
I'm thinking. I'm
Where
thinking
did
about
the dog touch you?
Where did the doll? That's the better way of putting it. Where did the doll touch
She didn't touch me.
you? That was the problem.
Where did the cross-dressing dog touch you?
She said she didn't like penises.
Lies and deceit.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Why is life throwing you a curveball?
yeah.
So every time I ask from life, I'm like, hey, like, I think I want this. I think I want to move to San Diego, or I think I want to like work in this field or whatever. And then next thing you know, like when I'm not ready for it, it's just like, hey, the opportunity comes knocking, and
Then you're ready for it, or else
I'm-
the universe
no.
wouldn't throw
Wouldn't
it to
give
you.
it to you.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
ready
like,
for it.
And
You're
gotta,
just in
you've got to be
denial.
very clear with the universe. You don't say, I think, no. You say, I want,
Want.
I want,
Yeah.
I want, I want, I
It's
deserve,
so
I
true.
deserve,
and it
I
just came
deserve.
knocking in just this past week, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
For what? What did they knock and
Just
say?
like, just a
She
different.
got free entry at Premiere.
She
Meanwhile,
is
she
a
had
part
the 500
owner
pesos-
at
500
Premiere.
pesos.
For anybody
She
who
was like, "Oh my
doesn't
God."
know, Premiere is a strip club that is full nude and everything else down in TJ.
I was just there last
Everything
night.
goes.
I
Everything
highly
goes.
recommend it.
Would you
Highly
recommend it?
Highly recommend it. Yes.
Nice.
A lot of
Okay.
fun.
Yes.
Do you have
Lots
a
of
Do you
fun.
have a Carol Snowflake? What's under your skin?
Do I don't. You know what?
Isn't she right here?
Lawton.
No, that's not a Carol. I don't complain about her. I just don't like her. She knows that. I don't waste my
Snowflake,
time.
I've never seen you like this.
I don't waste my
So
time
cold,
complaining
so
about her.
wanton.
I don't waste my time complaining about her.
What would
'cause
you
that's-
do
that's
without
negative.
her? Is the question.
Huh?
What would you do without her? Earlier,
Everything
you
I'm
like
do-
killed her, and I was
everything-
like,
everything
I
I'm
think
doing
you-
now.
I think you wouldn't be relevant if she didn't exist. So, what would you do without her?
Ooh, you're gonna strike a nerve.
Eric.
Oh, it struck. It struck. You struck a
Remind
nerve.
us again about how sad you are.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, very, very sad.
Okay, Snowflake.
I was just
what
at a
is it,
strip
Carol?
club, so sad.
Okay, Snowflake is like
okay,
this
okay.
podcast.
Snowflake,
is my Carol.
Thank you. Thank you. What is my Carol?
What's been under your skin? Get it off your chest.
I will tell you what's been under your skin.
Dermatitis.
I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay, go ahead.
It's gonna get emotional.
Stop.
Do it.
What is under my skin right now is
Does it start with a B?
It does.
gotta-
B as in boy.
and C. There's
I'm
there's
curious
nothing.
now.
Wow, you fucking
B as in boy.
Is it a boy?
No, it's not a boy. There's
Who
no
is it? Is it another drag queen?
It's
It's
a man.
another drag queen. It starts with the
Who
B.
is it? And it starts with
the
a B?
It starts with the
Who
B.
do we know with a B, Lawton?
Bitchalada.
Bitchalada.
At least that's what I call her.
BB Gun, Barbie's
Star.
Barbie Z.
It's Barbie Z.
We've never had her on this show, so go ahead. I don't
Don't.
even think she listens.
You don't have enough room.
Wow. See, this is why she pushes.
In
you off
all
the-
honesty, she
this is
does
why
say
she
it's
throws
hard
you
for,
off the
it's
stage.
hard for a big bitch. So I'm just saying. You know I love you.
Is that her tagline?
That's
Lawton?
It's her
That is her
tagline. It's hard
tagline.
for a big bitch. So don't invite her.
It's also the warning label.
Honestly, okay, guys, I'm sorry. No, there really is nothing under my skin. I think everything. I'm happy with life right now.
There you go.
I think that everything is manifesting the way I wanted to manifest, and I'm very excited. I'm happy that I have friends like you, and and.
There you go.
Friends
Not
that
like
are
that
not
bitch over
shady.
there in the corner laughing at you.
Not shady friends.
Wait,
Not
okay,
shady
Michelada, what's your Carol?
So my Carol of the week. So I have like this big beef right now with with no Snowflake. She's like
Jack in the Box, cut her off.
She already melted in your
she is
calendar.
the least of my concerns.
Jack
She
in the
already
Box,
melted.
Jack in the Box, cut her off.
They said no more tacos for you,
It was
bitch.
Burger King where you can have it your way.
Sorry.
They
Sorry,
said
no.
we can't make it your way
Exactly.
anymore. We're gonna put me out of business, bitch. Go ahead,
So
Michelada.
my thing is right now with
are
the
horrible.
governor of Montana blocking teens from being able to get transitioning
Yes,
healthcare.
and we talked about this last week. There were 2 teens who are suing the state of Montana because of this transgender bill that came out. Yeah.
So can I tell you something? Let me just interject real quick. So I've been to Montana. I have a sister-in-law that lives in Montana, and they're Montana's very big on freedom. Like, do whatever you want, unless you're gay, black,
Oh, you're
person of
kidding.
color. It's like, so how are you gonna go and be like pro-gun, pro do whatever the fuck you want, pro kill the environment because Montana has no laws onto how much companies and all these industries can pour pollution into the environment. There's no law banning that, but they're gonna worry about teens who want transitioning healthcare. They can literally go eat a dick.
Right?
Don't tell people, like, I hate all these conservatives that are telling people, you know, we're here for your rights. You don't have to mask. You don't have to do what, you know, what the government is telling you, unless it comes down to, unless you're a woman, you're
Queer.
person of LGBTQ plus community,
Or a
unless you're
person of
of
color.
color.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh no. You know, like you know, what you're doing is, you know, affecting the rest of the world. Well,
Yeah.
it didn't affect the rest of the world when they were telling everyone not to mask. So literally all the conservatives and Republicans couldn't go fuck themselves. They're my Carol of the
That was
Amen, girl. Amen.
My
Amen.
Carol was along the same lines, like with all these LGBTQ trans bills that have been coming out left and
Yeah.
right. There are over the last time we checked, there were 570 some bills within the United States that are in the works right now specifically against the LGBTQ community. So, I mean, if you have a voice of any kind on any platform, whether it is a podcast like ours, whether you are huge on Instagram, TikTok, social media,
She's talking to you, Snowflake. Huge.
Huge.
Such a
On
bitch.
Instagram.
She's
Huge.
encouraging.
You guys,
She's
I
encouraging
think
me, girl.
everybody needs to get out there and just get the word out.
Yes.
And just go against this GOP, this Christian right wing.
And to pay attention. It's like
pay
so,
it. That's
pay
exactly.
people are not
Pay
paying attention. So I don't know if you guys have noticed all the Trump truck that comes around Hillcrest.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you notice, it has
And
a
I
Russian
told- and I
flag
told-
on
and
it.
Yes, it does.
So
It
there's a
does.
Russian flag on this Trump truck that drives
Yeah.
around Hillcrest every Sunday because I've seen it, and I don't even hang out in Hillcrest as often as I
Yeah.
used to. But if I notice it quite often, and I also notice the rhetoric that's coming on online where people are talking about, oh, like this is what the West has caused for men to become more feminized, and it's catch this shit because it's not American. This is not American rhetoric. Everyone that I totally understand. If you want to have a gun, have a fucking gun. Be careful. If you want to have an abortion, get a fucking abortion. If you want to, I am pro for you having your rights, but do not make your beliefs
other people's beliefs.
Or keep them from getting
Or think that your
But-
beliefs are better than mine.
exactly
I'm gonna
because then
throw
we're
in
no
a
better than
plug.
Afghanistan or the Taliban or these theocracies. That's what, yeah.
I'm gonna throw in a plug with this. So there's a drag march happening next month. It is happening on the 18th.
Of June?
So the 18th of June is happening, and they're meeting up at Urban Mo's, and then they're walking to Riches. So it's a drag march in protest of like all these anti-LGBT, but specifically
all of that.
transgender bills that are being passed right now.
And we need to
So
get our
make
asses out there,
sure
people.
that
We
you
gotta
go
get our asses out
and
there.
you
Everyone meet
support.
us
Yes,
on June
the
18th
community
so we
needs
can
to
do
go
that.
and show up and really
Everybody
show
show up.
like the entire country that we're not here for that.
We're not
shit.
here to be pushed around. That's what it is.
And
We're
if
not
you're
here to
part
be
of the
pushed
community
around.
who is going to be out there and you have that social media following, record it. Put it on your social media.
And you know
Get
what I
the
think?
word
I think
out.
places like Flicks and Riches, who are right now catering to those straight young people.
Yes.
You know what? If they want to come and use our spaces, fight for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly.
If you wanna come
if you're
and use our
coming on a Wednesday night for Wow for Wednesday and going to Riches
just found out
with
that
your
was-
straight
Yes.
boyfriends, then why are you not out fighting with the community you want to party with?
Thank
Exactly.
You should be out there, right?
Which is why I'm trying to build a bridge.
We're not
There you
only
go.
allies just when it's convenient to
Exactly,
you,
Eric.
Exactly.
honey, or just when you have a
And a good
space.
example of that is what happened with the Dodgers. It was only convenient
Exactly.
for them when they were making money, right?
Yep.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, and the other things, we are entering into Pride season, which is going to be happening all over the country. So watch each other's backs, be safe, look out for each other, because we only have ourselves in the community to protect
Definitely.
each other. You know what I mean? So
Be like the MTA,
Also-
bitch. If you
Yeah.
see something, say
Say
something.
Say
Thank
something.
you.
Exactly.
Thank
a little
you.
plug there. a little plug into a Pride. So AHF is going to be at
Yes.
Pride just like every other year. We're going to be marching in the parade. So if you want to join AHF, please march with us and support our cause and what we do out here in the community. But we're also going to be at the festival, and we're going to be doing free HIV testing, and we're going to be doing same day prep. So you literally come to us, you get tested, and you walk away with prep. So
Wow.
come and see us
That's
at
awesome.
Pride, and you get your prep the same
yeah,
day.
and if you guys are
love
curious
that.
about prep because you haven't done it, you can actually visit the booth, you guys' booth at
Yeah.
Pride. They're going to educate you on prep, and you get to walk away with the medication right there and then and start the prep regime and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's awesome that you guys are doing that for Pride. Very,
It's
very
actually,
cool.
yeah, never done before. So,
Right? Yeah.
Never done
Yeah.
before.
But you guys, that is it. We
Wow.
made it to the end.
And I'm still a
I love how we
virgin.
ended up with
Still a
like an
virgin.
educational message.
Right?
at the
You've been
end.
staying
Send it
virgin.
at
That's
the
all the shade that
Thank
we
you,
just threw.
babies.
So give everybody your D. How do people find you, Snowflake? How do they come see the show?
Come
It's
and
all of
see
that.
me or visit me at hey.babyboy and on Instagram, and you'll get all the information. And that's HEY.babyboy.
There you go.
Hey, baby boy.
And Eric, how do people, if they want to reach out to you personally, actually, we'll have your, what is it?
QR code.
QR
My
code.
QR code, which I
List
sent
it
you.
right,
Yeah.
right
And you'll
there,
have
right
mine
Oh,
too.
you
there.
can also
Yes.
follow
Yes.
us on Instagram at AHF_SD.
There you go.
Please follow us, and you can message the Instagram page directly and actually manage that page. So does my
It goes to you
practice
direct-
manager.
Okay, there you go.
So yes, you will talk to me directly, and I can help you with any questions related to sexual health.
Yeah. And if you guys go to our website, whoinvitedher.net, we will have a link under We Support to AHF. So if you want to go that way, you can get in contact with Eric too through there.
Thank you so
Lawton,
much.
how do people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Daddy Bear Eric.
Yes, and Michelada, our special surprise guest on this episode.
You can find me at La Fuente beating Snowflake's ass. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There's already a video for that. There's already a video.
But that's not us. That's not us.
Those are our
That's not
sisters.
us.
Those are our sisters.
That's some other
Anyhoozle.
bitch.
Anyhoozle, you can catch me at number 1 Fifth Avenue on Fridays, the second Friday of every month. And then you can also catch me online
There
at
you go.
michelada.com. That's Michelle with one L, ada.com.
You got to come back and co-host the show. It's been a hot minute since you've been on the show.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the
Amazing.
last time you were on was, what, season 4? COVID, yeah.
Yes,
COVID.
we were doing the Zoom.
Remember?
We did the
Yes,
Zoom,
that's
yes.
right. I remember that. Oh, you guys, you can follow me at Sony_baloney_macaroni on Instagram. Don't forget, we
That's
are
a
going to
mouthful.
be out at the fair this year, June 10th. We will be there from 11 a.m. to about 5 p.m. We're going to have a booth and everything, so come visit us, say hi. We'll have a bit of stuff to give away and all that good stuff. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram at whoinvitedher_podcast. We're whoinvitedher_ST on Facebook and Twitter. Go to our website, whoinvitedher.net. We have a bunch of new merch up there, which I will be sporting soon on the show. I ordered a bunch, so we're going to see how it turned out. Next week, in 2 weeks, we have somebody I'm dying to talk to, Flamey Grant, one of our local queens and musician.
that's
She's
a good
coming on the
one.
show to talk about her new album. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? That's it. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're following us on YouTube and all of that good stuff. But that is it for us. Thank you, Michelada and Eric, for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
Snowflake.
Thank
I meant
you.
Snowflake instead of Michelada. Thank you, Snowflake.
Wow.
Snowflake.
That's
Eric,
okay.
Stop writing
and
my
She cast a huge
coattails. Stop
shadow.
writing my coattails,
Thank you for
bitch.
having us.
No.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Bye,
I am.
everyone. Bye,
I am
baby
happy we
boy.
finally got you on the
I
show.
know, me too. Thank you, my love.
But you guys, we will see everybody next week. Bye.
Yay, bye.